You want to know? How do I get my power? I'll tell you. Wealth, leaderboard, boosters, and tools. I found everything this game has to offer. Unlock your potential. Dive into those videos. The treasure is yours to find. The light ball theory.
The light ball theory changed the world forever. A new age was born. The great light bulb era.
In the previous section of Delta Job, we have seen how the edge of the board affects the pattern of jobs. In this section, we are going to take that idea one step further. Let me ask one simple question. Are the blocks and power-ups the only factors that affecting the board? The answer is obvious, no. From now on, we need to shift our perspectives and see beyond the blocks and power-ups. Board boundaries, all kinds of obstacles, these non-controllable elements are also shaping the movement within the board. And once we understand their mechanisms, we can leverage their effects and move the blocks the way we want. Let's start today's section. Advanced technique, leverage job. For the first type of leverage job, the idea may already feel familiar. In Delta Job with a propeller, we have seen how the edge of the board or an obstacle can absorb one grip of damage, creating a variant of Delta Job. This is the effect we can leverage from obstacles, damage absorption. The same principle applies to the horizontal rocket as well. When a horizontal rocket hits an obstacle without breaking it, the target object in the obstacles column remains in place, while the rocket's column drops by one grid due to the rocket being consumed. This one grip job is exactly what we can leverage to achieve our goal. In fact, you may realize that while the target object remains in place, not only the rocket's column drops. Due to the horizontal damage caused by the rocket, the entire row also drops by one grid. This effect makes it possible to fix a level 3 light bulb formation by bringing down the whole structure into the correct position. So far, we have seen how obstacles absorbing damage can be leveraged to create the jobs we need. On the other hand, when obstacles are destroyed, they create voids too. These voids can also be leveraged to generate the jobs we need. Unlike normal blocks, obstacles often respond to adjacent matches, and the amount of space they clear is not limited to 1 or 3 grids like the normal matches. Because of this, breaking obstacles is often easier and more flexible than removing the same number of normal blocks from an equivalent position. Sometimes, we don't actually need to fully break an obstacle. All we need is for it to give up the space it occupies. In the following example, we hit the candy cane with a vertical rocket. Instead of being destroyed, the candy cane shrinks by one grid, releasing a small but critical space and creating the job we need within a very tight area. The same principle also applies to other obstacles with similar behavior patterns, such as ice, metal tubes, and magnets. You may also notice that the light bulb falls through a white area in this example. Let's take a closer look on it. White area is a special configuration on the board. They do restrict our usable space and create dead zones that are difficult to reach through direct moves. In fact, there's one more subtle adverse effect. White areas often interrupt our vision continuity. They visually separate the board, making us overlook the fact that some objects are still logically connected, even when there's empty space in between them. Once we understand this principle, voids can no longer mislead us. By patiently seeing through the board and recognizing these hidden connections, we can get our target object to fall through the void and reach the desired position. There is another way that we can leverage obstacles. When the top of a column is blocked by an obstacle, and the blocks within that column are removed, the column cannot be refilled from the above. Because of this, blocks from the adjacent column will slide sideways to refill the column through the entire empty space below the obstacle. As blocks sliding away from the adjacent column, the same number of groups of jobs will be formed in this column. That's what we can leverage. One thing worth noting is that these falling blocks do not stack randomly. They slide aside first and then stack onto the same column, alternatively following a fixed pattern. Because of this, we must carefully anticipate the sliding order when leveraging this effect. Now we have known the different types of leverage job techniques. Based on the real-time board situation, we can apply these techniques flexibly to push through challenging levels. In this example, you will see how multiple leverage job techniques are applied together to find the path to victory from a dense and complex board. Once we have mastered all these leverage job techniques, the way we approach the game becomes much broader. Not only blocks, but also board boundaries, obstacles, and even void areas become the tools that we can leverage to create light balls or light ball combos. This marks the end of this video. If you would like to learn more about light ball theory or want to watch more Royal Match highlights, please check out on my YouTube channel at 99 Light Ball Man. I also stream regularly on my light ball shows from Monday to Thursday, 11 PM Singapore time. Just some clean gameplays, some light ball fireworks, and some peace of mind before bedtime. See you in the next video. The light balls shine, the world 99. Bye bye.